chess. One of the most well-known games in the world, recognized and enjoyed by millions with hundreds of years worth of history. The chess we know today emerged during the second half of the 15th century in Central Europe and evolved from an Indian strategy game called Chaturanga. I am so sorry if I said that wrong. Through hundreds of years of mastering and evolving the game of chess to where it is today, being able to play it so many different ways and it being more accessible than ever before with the power of the internet, it was only a matter of time until it happened. Chess with a shotgun. You heard me right, chess with a shotgun. That's the main focus of today's video. Shotgun King, the Final Checkmate to be exact, which is a game developed by Pancake Delicio. Sorry, I don't speak French, but it was released May 12th of 2022. Now, Pancake is an interesting development team. They only have 2 games on Steam with Shotgun King and then a game called Ratchet's Den, which seems to be a dungeon keeper roguelike with some base building aspects and a big strategy game. It's not released yet, but it does look interesting to say the least. But despite having 2 games on Steam, they have a website where they say they're making a new game every month, and based on the website, they've been doing this for quite a bit, and supporting their Patreon will get you all of their games as they release. The team is only 3 people, so it makes you wonder if games are releasing this fast will it be quantity over quality, or are the games they're creating any good? Well, Shotgun King is the only game I've played by them, so I can at least tell you if one game is good or not. But first, let me tell you a quick backstory of the game and everything it has to offer. Really, it's a simple game. You play as the Black King chess piece who's a vicious dictator to his chess pieces, according to the game's story, and all of his pieces went to the White King as they're not, horrible. So you grab your shotgun and plan to kill everyone. And that's the whole story. Even after clearing the game once, the story doesn't really seem to change. Like I said, it's really simple. All right, you got the story down. Now let's talk about content from the game and everything it has to offer. You have your main game mode, which is the story, which has you go through 12 levels, and then you have the endless mode, which is essentially the same thing as the story, except it never ends. The story mode also has different difficulty options that unlock once the previous hardest difficulty has been beaten, and each difficulty will make the run a little bit harder in some way. The game plays just like chess. If you don't have knowledge of the game, you may struggle as you won't know where the enemy pieces could move, but don't worry, the game will tell you how the piece moves on the side. Now, you only move 1 space at a time as you are the king piece, but in the top you have your shotgun ammo, and to clear a level you must kill the White King. Does not matter if you kill them first or last. Also, you get unlimited ammo, it just may take a turn or 2 to reload at times. Only going 1 space at a time, it can get a little tedious, but to help you with movement as the king piece, you gain soul cards when you kill a knight, bishop, rook, or queen to allow you to move like that piece for 1 turn. It's really good for helping you get out of a pickle, I will say that. And you typically can only carry 1 soul piece at a time, but it can be potentially upgraded after every level, along with many other things. After every level, you yourself receive a buff, which can be many things like extra ammo, extra soul cards, more damage, fire range, or even a death protection, which I'll say is the most OP thing in the game. Along with you receiving buffs after every level, the enemy changes as well. They can be buffs or added chess pieces. By the end of a run, you will probably have a pretty filled chessboard to kill. And that's all really. It's a simple game, and I'll say I'm pretty happy with the purchase. It costs about $5 US, and it doesn't have a lot of content, but I've played it for over 5 hours and see myself playing it a little bit more as I'm a fan of chess. But I'll say, if you don't understand chess or you don't like chess, you probably won't enjoy this game as the main focus is mostly chess, but with a shotgun. The game doesn't have a lot of replayability as it only has the regular story mode and endless mode, but for $5, I didn't expect much. The story mode is simple but fun. There isn't too many different cards to receive after each level, so you know what to expect. After a couple hours, I felt I've seen every buff there is to see, but that doesn't take away from the game too much. You can find some really good gems for a really cheap price on Steam. Vampire Survivors. And listen, I'm not gonna say this game is a gem, but for a chess fan or someone who even understands the game, you'll probably enjoy it. The devs seem to be giving the game some bug fixes and want to allow for Steam Workshop mods, which can help enhance the game even more for people who really enjoy it. Steam Workshop mods can help enhance a game like this that does not have a lot of content. But the game does have secret endings if you pick certain buffs for the enemies in a run, but outside of that, the runs will stay the same, and there isn't too much variety in a run. Is this a great roguelike game? No. I wouldn't say it's great, but it's definitely unique and fun. I say a great game has good variety and difficulty enhancers that make you want to play to get better. And while this game has difficulty options to make a run more challenging, it doesn't capture that feeling for me to want to get better. It just makes me want to play chess. But overall, I really enjoyed my little time with this game, and good luck to the developers on all their future projects. I'll be keeping my eye on them. Also, and I guess that's it. Thanks for watching this quick little video on a fun little roguelike that I found, and I'll see you next time. Oh, also, quick shout out to all the people who support me on Patreon, all these people. Thank you. I recently opened it and appreciate everyone's patience as I remember to post more there. And thanks for watching and supporting. Bye.